Well,
The starting position. Talk to me about that. I mean, what were your feelings about the starting position?
yeah, I wasn't thrilled. Like I couldn't see any way to make serious headway after c4, c5, and then yeah, d4. It all seemed kind of equalish if Black's just plays symmetrical. So I didn't like. I sort of I hit on this plan, which I thought was quite interesting. But to be honest, I just missed a5, which I know it's a typical idea that for the bishop to escape. And because I was thinking he would play some. I don't think he should give me the bishop pair. So I was thinking that he would go for some, some more
Knight b6, knight d7.
knight b6, knight d7, some more contrived way. And then I thought, I mean, he has to spend some time trading off this knight or kicking away, so it should be fine. And yeah, so we went for this position, which I thought still was reasonably playable, like a bit of a London.
Yeah, very complex.
Very, very complex. I mean, he can play normally, but after c3. But the thing is, I have like some positional threat of going a4, and then, I mean, Vincent needed to win this game, right? So he also needed a target. And after this, I think it's very hard for Black to do much. Like, I'll go e3, knight f3, and Black will go knight e4 at some point, trade, I'll take knight f4. I think it's completely fine for white. So c4, I saw that he was very happy to get this, and with good reason, like his position is good, but I was not too worried either. Like, I'm getting my play in with e4. My pieces are, I mean, he does have great space, but my pieces are well developed, and it's not obvious for Black to find a way. This move, on the other hand, like, I saw that he was frowning a bit, so, like, and then I was thinking, like, what is it? Like, maybe it has to be e5. And so I realized that this idea with queen h4 was possible, but it's kind of hard to believe in, because the white pieces are not generally that badly placed. Like, all of mine will be developed after g4.
Yeah, that was a key move, right? g4.
I don't know if the engine says something else, but I mean, to me, it was what I was kind of relying on, since I'm getting a square for the king, I'm getting my knight into play, and as soon as I can develop, I should be fine.
Yeah, here both of you played brilliantly.
Yeah.
I mean, the next couple.
Yeah,
of
this queen h6 was really
amazing.
nice. Yeah, it's a really nice move, because he's in danger of getting into very serious trouble here if he doesn't play accurately. So the thing is, I was actually considering this move.
Can you imagine Lorenz spotted it, and we were sure that this is so much your style.
Yeah, I know. The funny thing about it is it has two ideas. One is to go bishop rook d2, but another one is to go bishop g1, queen takes h1, and then rook h2.
Wow.
Which is not completely unrealistic either. But I was spending time looking at it, and I just decided to make a practical decision in the end.
Both were good, by the way.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a huge shame to shut this bishop out of the game. And in the end, it only made one move, but I thought it was still reasonable.
And please tell us, when did you have already spotted against knight c7 long castle this knight c2, knight c3, being knight c3 the key move?
Yeah,
that was a stable answer.
Yeah, I thought I had seen that from a while ago, that I have time for that. That's why I went for king g2 and not rook c2, because I realized that even though my position maybe is not great, it's at least quite stable. And there was an interesting option here with knight takes e4. Like, I don't think it works.
Oh yeah, we saw this. Yeah.
Bishop takes e3, and now I'm thinking maybe bishop f5 is good, but I wasn't sure. But I thought knight takes e3
you can just take rook d1
good.
And rook cd1. Exactly.
Yeah, rook cd1.
And after g6?
After g6, there's knight f5.
Exactly. Yeah.
And queen f5. This specifically, I need this trick, and then knight e7.
Wow.
Knight e7, knight c6.
Sensational.
So that was so that was working for me for sure. And then bishop e6, g5. Yeah, I had no idea how to evaluate this position. Like, I didn't particularly think that I was worse, but I didn't think that I was better either, and I was just playing move by move.
Rook cd1, and h4.
Rook cd1.
H4 felt like a bit of a bluff to me.
Yeah.
But again, it's so hard to suggest something that, and his time was already.
Yeah, his time is really low. Like I don't know if my next move is like b3 or a4 or bishop c2, but it's understandable that he felt that he had to do something. And I mean, I'm not going to start to suggest a move because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
So h4.
It seems like, practically speaking, white is doing quite well.
Bishop h4,
Bishop
queen
h4
d8 was a good move.
Apparently bishop takes h4 was no good. Yeah, queen d8 was nice, but I was really happy to find this. And yeah, so rook h5 was good. And now I was considering whether to go queen g3 or g6. And in the end, I thought maybe I'm just letting his rook have some air. Like, it could be really, really badly placed on h5 in some lines. Like, it's hanging, so let's do this
And
first.
here, couldn't he take on d5 with the bishop? Bishop takes it, because I was hoping for Vincent to create sign rook d5, knight f5.
But I'll go ed5.
You go ed5 and bishop e3, you don't worry. Yeah, it does
Bishop
nothing.
e3, I think just queen g4. And now
Just
I'm
like this,
perfectly coordinated.
Yeah, and the bishop is brilliant.
Yeah, so like knight f5 doesn't work, but I didn't really see what he can do.
Yes.
Like,
Well, if you want, we can turn on the engine for 1
yeah.
second
Maybe
just
I'll-
to see that what was the move that he was.
Maybe rook c8.
Yeah.
Yes, on the 3 dots. Yeah, that's it.
If you go to
Wow. Okay, queen e8.
yeah.
to h4.
queen yeah, I was thinking about queen e8, but I thought like he has no threat, so.
Yes.
But I mean, it's the only move not to lose immediately. Which
And
is
what about
kind of-
after rook cd1?
What are the moves here?
Queen d8 immediately.
Yeah, but it does
but it
nothing
looks-
to the.
it looks
Yeah, looks
very
horrible.
unpleasant,
A
yeah.
computer doesn't understand anything. Yeah.
Looks very unpleasant.
Yeah.
No, this h4, yeah. And yeah, knight f5.
Yeah.
There was this
This EF
Yeah,
rook d5, rook
yeah,
d5,
yeah.
queen d5 line. Can you please show this? What was your intention after this? EF rook d5, queen d5.
oh, this is super nice, yeah.
Yes,
This
please
is
show
really
it to the
nice.
audience.
Queen d2, king h3. We should turn off the engine.
Yes,
'cause,
turn
like,
off
it's
Bishop f2.
bishop f2, and now e7,
Yes.
queen d7. And like both moves win, but I thought the nicest was just to go back. And then bishop.
I find bishop f5, queen f5, king g2. Yeah, the same, yes.
It's the same.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I saw both of them. I just thought this one was prettier.
I was a little bit angry with Vin that he did not go, because after
Yeah,
bishop d5,
after bishop
anyway
d5,
lost,
it's it's
and I
just,
felt like this game deserved this finale,
Yeah.
actually. But yeah, it's understandable over the board. It's
now
not-
now it's unfortunately there are just no chances whatsoever. For instance, rook h8, I just go f6, and I mean rook d1, rook h4, so I just take rook d1, and no.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's all she wrote. So yeah, in the game I just had to like sidestep.
Yeah, it
some
was
checks,
incredible
but
construction,
it's,
yes.
yeah, it's too solid. Like I control the light squares completely, so it's and I have like sort of counterplay with f6, so.